What's up everyone, welcome to Ben's Car Reviews. I'm Ben and today we'll be dissecting the 2025 Toyota Land Cruiser. Let's go right into it with a chart. A pretty basic chart here for the Land Cruiser, only two different trims to choose from. It's going to be that 1958 edition or just the one they're calling the Land Cruiser. You're going to start at either $56,450 or that $62,450, so $6,000 separating these two trims, both expensive. Hopefully one maybe falls into your price range. One engine option only. It's going to be the iForce Max 2.4 liter turbocharged inline 4, 326 horsepower, 465 pound-feet of torque. Those are two great numbers to see. Plenty of power to get out of your own way, especially paired up with a nice 8-speed auto. 4-wheel drive is the only way to get it. And looking at MPGs, actually not that bad for a vehicle this size and for that engine. You're going to get 22 city, 25 on the highway. Real quick guys, here at Ben's Car Reviews. There's no fluff and we'll keep it under 10 minutes. If that's something that's intriguing to you and you like this content as you watch, please like and subscribe and I'll keep growing the channel. Let's keep going. The Land Cruiser is Toyota's longest running nameplate and it made a return in 2024 with a sick new look. I think it's genius that there's two nearly different designs for these two trims. They both have a completely different feel. However, I haven't seen many of these and I think it's probably because of the price tags. Let's see if the features are worth the money, and for ease of explaining, I'll either call them the 1958 or the Land Cruiser. Obviously unique light feature designs here, and I think either trim provides a great look. You'll get heritage-inspired circular LED headlights on the 1958 and rectangular LED headlights on the Land Cruiser. You will also get LED daytime running lights. The 1958 front LED integrated fog lights will be there, and the Land Cruiser will have Rigid Industries LED color selectable fog lights. So definitely some nice light technology to be had. Both trims will have a black Toyota Heritage grille, which looks fantastic, as well as a rear Land Cruiser badge. The Land Cruiser will have a gloss black hood finisher. As far as what's rolling these down the road, the 1958 will have 18-inch dark gray metallic alloy wheels. Land Cruiser will have 18-inch matte gray alloy wheels, as well as the option for 20-inch gray alloy wheels. A full-size spare will be standard. There will be standard mud flaps on both trims. Black door handles will be standard on both trims. The Land Cruiser gets power open-close, rear door liftgate, and illuminated entry. Rain-sensing wipers and a windshield wiper de-icer will be standard. Both trims will have privacy glass on the rear side, quarter, and liftgate windows. The Land Cruiser will have standard roof rails and running boards. Also has the option for illuminated running boards. Both trims will have front and rear frame-mounted tow hooks, as well as a front skid plate with engine, transmission, and transfer case protection. They will both have active traction control and Torsen limited slip center differential with locking feature. Crawl control and downhill assist control are standard. The Land Cruiser even adds in multi-terrain select with auto, dirt, sand, mud, rock, and deep snow modes. Max towing will be 6,000 pounds, which gets you beyond many vehicles. You'll get a standard integrated towing receiver hitch and wiring harness. The Land Cruiser measures in at 196.4 inches long, 77.9 inches wide, 75.7 inches tall, has 8.3 inches of ground clearance, and weighs at most 4,445 pounds. I think choosing a best bang for your buck here is difficult. I think both of these provide great unique looks. They have the same powertrain, drivetrain, MPGs, etc. The Land Cruiser picks up features both inside and out, but for $6,000 over the 1958, I'm just not sure it's worth that much extra. And also, the 1958 lacks on the interior, which we'll get into next. The best bang for your buck might be another vehicle altogether and get more for your money. Well, let's get into that interior now. I think Toyota nailed the interior design of these, and I've been fairly critical of Toyota lately and their lack of imagination on interior designs. I think they created the perfect feel of what this interior should be. Let's see what the interior features, if they're worth the money. There are two different infotainment sizes in these, which is very disappointing. The 1958 will get an 8-inch setup, and the Land Cruiser will have a 12.3-inch display. Wireless Apple CarPlay Android Auto capability. The 1958 will have a 7-inch digital gauge cluster area, and opting for the Land Cruiser will increase it to a 12.3-inch setup. Again, I definitely don't understand why they both can't have the 12.3-inch setup. The Land Cruiser will have the option for a heads-up display. The 1958 has a standard 6-speaker sound system. The Land Cruiser has a 10-speaker and the option for the 14-speaker premium JBL audio. There is standard 3-zone automatic front and rear climate control. Both trims have a leather-trimmed shift lever standard. Both trims get an auto-dimming rearview mirror with a compass and home link. The Land Cruiser has the option for a wireless charger. Blasphemous, that's not standard on both of these trims. 6 USB ports are standard beyond that. You'll find a whopping 12 cup holders in either of these. The Land Cruiser has a power tilt telescopic steering wheel with the Toyota badge, and that 1958 will be manually adjustable, also with a Toyota badge. The Land Cruiser has the option for driver's seat memory settings, as well as a console cool box and a manual cushion length adjuster. The Land Cruiser has the option for a power moonroof. So if you're catching on here, none of these are standard, they're just options. The Land Cruiser will have all-weather floor liners and cargo mats. The 1958 will have fabric-trimmed seats, 6-way manual adjustable front driver's seat, 6-way manual front passenger seat. The Land Cruiser will have Softex trimmed, 8-way power adjustable front driver's seat with lumbar, and 6-way manual adjustable passenger, and it will have the option for leather. You're telling me you can't get leather standard on either of these, and you're going to get fabric for nearly $60,000 and manual seat adjustment? Come on, Toyota. The 1958 will have heated front seats. The Land Cruiser will have heated and ventilated. Cargo volume behind the second row will be 46.2 cubic feet. Beyond the first row is a nice 82.1. Toyota Safety Sense will get you some nice driver's assist, safety, and technology features. Overall, I'm very disappointed with these options. I think Toyota really cheaped out on these trims and seemingly just aren't too worried about selling them. I'm sure the new 4Runner will generate tons of sales, so maybe they just don't care about stuffing this Land Cruiser with features. And if people buy them, then they buy them. You get power and cool looks, but I think I'd rather spend money elsewhere. Interview guys, if you're in the market for a larger 5-seater that has some off-road capability, then I can see why you landed on this Land Cruiser. It looks sick, and it's Toyota. It's a Land Cruiser. Tons of history there. But I wonder if you agree with me that throughout this video, the features are not matching the price tags. When you look at its competitors, one that has a very similar name and look would be the Land Rover Defender. Certainly a competitor to this. Its sibling in the lineup, the 4Runner, as I mentioned, that new generation of 4Runner is going to be coming out soon. And I think will steal tons of attention away from this. And of course the Jeep Wrangler, the Ford Bronco, tons of those on the roads. They're far outnumbering the Land Cruiser. And maybe it is Toyota just simply doesn't really care about it. They brought it back to see what they could sell. But they clearly have not made a lot of effort into drawing people in. You're going to spend $60,000 and get sub-base level trim features? Nobody wants that. There's so many vehicles you can get for $60,000 that you're fully blinged out because it's the top trim. So just look out for your options. I am not hating on this car. I love Toyota. I love what they put out. I think this looks sick. I'm just really disappointed that you're not getting a lot for your money. So as the human being in me who values money, I'll probably look elsewhere to spend it. But I like seeing them on the road. Hopefully Toyota sells them. And if you end up getting one, hope it's a great vehicle for a long time. Hope this video will take things down a clear way. If you guys think you're watching this Benz car review, please subscribe if not already. If you're ready for a future review, drop in the comments. I'll see what I can do. If you'd like to become a member of the channel, I have that option. Check that out and join if you'd like. And I'll catch you in the next Benz car review.